Holden Health. Expertise, technology, experience.
Hello, David Holden here, naturopathic oncology and nutritional biochemistry and biohacking coach. So I want to talk to you today about a few products that we've got in stock here, what they're for. Many of you are already taking them if you've seen me, and I'll explain a little bit about what they're useful for. Let's talk about one of my personal favorite products that I really like, particularly in winter. It's this one here called Nanofy Curcumin, and it's the most potent turmeric extract in the world, period, end of story. It was the first herb to be made liposomal, and you've heard me talk about liposomal vitamin C. Many more products are going to become available as liposomal sprays because the sprays absorb rapidly in the mucous membranes of the mouth. Zinc liposomal would be one that's readily available in the States, not here yet, but it's coming. So inside this is a glass bottle containing an extract of curcumin, which is the potentized aspect of turmeric spice. However, the turmeric molecule is huge. It's really, really big. It's very hard to digest in the digestive system. But if it's made liposomal, its absorption increases over 116 times over turmeric spice with black pepper in capsules or a powder. Why? Because it's been liposomalized. So it's a micelle, so it absorbs across phospholipid membranes and fatty tissue in the gut and in the mucous membranes of the mouth. So how you take this, it needs to be heated because it's quite heat stable. Heat will not damage it unless you boil it, which I don't recommend. So you take the bottle out of here, put it in a little container of hot water, about 80 degrees centigrade, for about 3 to 5 minutes. Then put 10 drops in a hot cup of herbal tea, particularly ginger or green tea or any other of your favorite herbal teas, but ginger is particularly good because it helps potentize the turmeric even more. And ginger is also very good for protecting mucous membranes in the gut, for improving digestion. And it's got a range of other health benefits for the digestive tract, as well as being soothing and calming for the nervous system. So I would not be without this if I suffered arthritis, particularly as the winter months kick in and it gets colder. You can have this as a maintenance dose once a day with any cup of herbal tea you have during the day. Don't mix it with coffee. It's not a particularly good mix with coffee. But any herbal tea, even black tea, English breakfast tea would be okay. But I say before, I prefer it in green tea or ginger tea if you like those. Now you can go up to 3 times a day. If you're racked with discomfort and pain, then you need to speak to me because there'll be certain things in your diet that need to be taken out that are causing excess acidity in the joints. And I'll just, as an aside, say a lead into a talk I will do soon on oxalates and phthalates and why you should avoid them, particularly because they cause all sorts of acidity in the joints and they make arthritis, rheumatism, and discomfort in the muscles far worse. So this is one of my favorites for a reason. It's $90 per bottle. Again, if you buy 3, you get 10% off. I round it down to $80 if you buy 3 each. And this is vital if you suffer joint discomfort, muscle discomfort in winter particularly. Next product. Another one of my favorites is iodine. Many of you who've seen me have heard me talk about iodine. It's the #1 mineral deficiency in females. For men, it's zinc. So I've got this available. This is the real Lugols. Comes in 2 sizes, the 15 ml and the 50 ml, depending on how low you are in iodine. Now, one of my mentors, Professor Darrell Turner, PhD, who was a Kiwi doctor who went over to Arizona and did his PhD in sex and stress hormones. He's a Kiwi. He's got a house on Waiheke Island, but he lives in Sunshine Coast and Arizona, different times of the year. And he developed a Thyroflex test, which I use in my clinic. And It picks up if you've got an iodine deficiency. He told me this on my graduating class in the States when I was doing my master's. He said that because I was the only Kiwi in the room, he took an interest in me. And he said, David, when you go back to New Zealand, you'll find out that 75% of GPs miss 75% of low thyroids, and 75% of them are in females, because the thyroid is intimately linked to the ovaries, the uterus, and a woman's menstrual cycle and what her menopause is like. If you've got a dozy thyroid, you're going to have a painful, irritable menopause that's going to be quite uncomfortable. Get your thyroid sorted out and some of your other hormones, and the menopause is going to be a blip. Periods will suddenly stop, no hot flushes, no risk of broken bones, just suddenly your periods stop. And that's it. And that's what every woman should be going through in the menopause. So this is very powerful. You can overdose on iodine. This is the 100% Lugols developed by Dr. Lugol, a French biochemist and doctor who developed the original Lugol solution. If you look at the label, Lugols should be 5.5 to 6.5 milligrams per drop. Dr. Lugol's developed this to fix thyroid problems, particularly hypothyroidism, which was endemic in Europe at the time he was around in the 1800s, excuse me. So what I do with this is I test people on dosages. I can get a serum iodine test done. Many doctors do just TSH testing, which is inadequate to fully assess the thyroid. So this is crucial, but you can overdose. Please do not take this without a health practitioner's advice who knows what they're talking about with nutrition. It's my belief and many other practitioners' belief around the world that if this was added into staples like bread, it's not a staple for me, but for people who eat it, it is. If we could get the levels of iodine up above deficiency, breast cancer statistics around the world would plummet. Why? Because we know that iodine is primarily absorbed in the thyroid. So when I get people to take this, I get them to put it in a little bit of coconut milk, ideally, because a little bit of fat in the coconut milk helps this absorb. And they put the drops in this milk, stir it around, then take a sip, gargle so it goes right into the throat, then swallow, then another sip, gargle for as long as you can, then swallow, and keep doing little sips, gargles, and swallows till it's all gone. Then you'll get much better absorption. And I can sort out really dozy thyroids and goiters usually within 3 to 6, maybe 9 months if the person's really low. There's all sorts of, I can do a whole video on thyroids, which we probably need to do at some point. But this is pivotal for it, but you can overdose on it. So either size, 15 or 50 mil. If there's more than two menstruating women in the house, I'd get the bigger bottle. It's more economic. Just one person on their own. The smaller one lasts you 6 months. A big one would last the average one person well over a year, probably 18 months. So that's a key for people for thyroid problems, which are endemic, not just in females, and males as well, particularly those with prostate cancer and other diseases of aging. Next product I want to speak about is this one, Broc-On. This is an Australian product, but we won't hold that against them, will we? Anyway, this is a mixture of organically sprouted broccoli, daikon, and kale. It's very high in sulforaphane, which is useful in blocking receptors for breast cancer, ovarian cancer, prostate cancer. Sulforaphane protects the breast, the ovaries, the uterus, and the prostate and testicles from cancers and a wide range of other hormonal disturbances. I could do a video on that on its own. It's a very good product. This is powdered. Inside here are 3-gram sachets. You just shake them down, snip the top off with scissors, put it in a smoothie in the morning. Breast cancer patients, I sometimes give them a course of 2 a day of these, morning and afternoon, for a month or 2 to get their markers down, and then we can reduce it to 1 a day for a while. Some women take it just before, during and after their period if they get discomfort. Very helpful for that. we need to do another video just on this product, but it's a very powerful one. And again, usual story, 10% off if you buy 3. This will last you a month. Though some women, once we've controlled their hormonal imbalances, we can put them on 2 or 3 of these a week, like one every second day, because they're not cheap. But if you buy them in quantity, you get the price down. And once you've followed the protocol and we get your iodine levels up, this helps this work better, then you're starting to see big improvements in your health, and we can reduce the dosage to reduce the financial burden, because good quality supplements, unfortunately, aren't cheap. You get what you pay for. Now, last one I want to talk about today, one of my all-time favorite detox products is Brett Elliott's Body Cleanse. Many of you have gone on this and have seen significant results when I do applied kinesiology testing of your entire endocrine system, what I call the L2 test in biohacking healing terms. This is a very, very powerful tool for really cleaning your system out. It focuses particularly for cancer patients who've had chemotherapy. It flushes out the liver, the spleen, the kidneys, which are the 3 filter organs that get damaged with chemo. So that flushes all of that debris out. If you're not a cancer patient, never had chemo, then it's going to be really, really good for flushing those organs out on a routine basis every spring, particularly if you have a high-stressed corporate lifestyle. You drink a bit of coffee, maybe junk coffee, which is instant coffee, some of the cheaper, nastier instant coffees that are not mold free and have a lot of chemicals in them. And I would be very careful with decaffeinated coffee, because some of the chemicals used to decaffeinate are toxic to the liver. So you need to be careful. If you don't drink coffee, drink Danger Coffee. If you don't know what Danger Coffee is, ask me to send you the recipe. It's a powerful drink. I wasn't a coffee drinker before. I've just had a Danger Coffee before this video, and it is wonderful. That's a separate video, but that's the only coffee to drink in my view. It's drunk as a tall white. If you like your coffee black, you can still have a black Danger Coffee without the coconut milk, with the butter, with the MCT oil, with the 100% whey powder. Ask for the recipe. It gives you a caffeine buzz that lasts for over an hour. And it's great if you've got study to do, or you've got to get your head around some detailed contract or something. You take a Danger Coffee and your brain will be on fire. It's great. I love it. It's one of David Asprey's best gifts to the world. So that's a goodie. Now, coming back to Body Cleanse, this is a really powerful product. There's a 4-minute video clip I can send you by the designer and inventor of this product, Brett Elliott, who's a good friend of mine. I've done a podcast with him before. I'm doing another one soon that's coming up on a couple of new products he's developed. And Brett is one of the top herbalists in New Zealand, in fact, Australasia. This brand is it's the number 1 detox brand in the USA right now. He's sold over 100,000 of these over 20 years, and he's got quite a profile for this product in the United States with good reason. So what you would do with this is take 1 scoop, there's a scoop inside it, there's enough here for 2-week detox. 14 days at 2 scoops a day is a deep cleanse. If you're a maintenance patient, then 1 scoop a day in a morning smoothie is a great way to just flush out your, help cleanse your microbiome, restore it because there's probiotics in here, flushes the liver, the kidneys, the spleen, and it stimulates your bowel. So if you're a little bit constipated, this is a good way to do a dietary reset with advice I can give you to eat for your blood type and get your fiber increase so you have bowel motions regularly. For those people, I'm stunned at how many people are constipated and don't know they are. The research nutritionally shows if you eat 3 meals a day, you should have 3 bowel motions a day, ideally in the morning. If you're having 2 meals a day like I do a lot of the time, you should have 2 bowel motions a day, mainly in the morning. Now, if your bowel motions aren't easy to pass, you need some of this or a particular herbal laxative. There's many of them on the market. I like the Metagenics Laxatone. You can take aloe vera will do it as well. Some people are sensitive to it. Other people respond very well. But there's lots of options. This is something you want to look at doing, particularly if you've got a family history of cancer or heart disease or diabetes or arthritis. You should be doing a cleanse every year if you live in the city, and even in country areas where there's a lot of agricultural sprays and chemicals that you want to avoid. If you get contact with those, you need to detox every year. So this is a fantastic product, and I discount it. You get $20 a tub off if you buy it through me. And Brett has produced a great couple of handouts that go with it. This one here, which has got a list of all his different blended smoothies for, oh, he's got a whole stack here. Let me grab my glasses, can't see them. Stomach cleanse formula, liver cleanse formula, bowel cleanse formula, kidney cleanse formula, blood cleanse formula, a heart cleanse formula, and brain cleanse formula. So he's giving you the smoothie recipes to add this to, so that your food becomes your medicine, which is a naturopathic maxim, same as Ayurveda, same as TCM. So, you know, let your food be your medicine. And that's more relevant now in a talk I'm going to be doing soon on medicinal mushrooms and how they can really help boost your immune system, detoxify you, help lipid control, etc., etc., etc. So that's all I want to talk about today. Oh, there's one other thing that Brett has produced for those that want to really know, cross T's, dot I's, and get detailed. He's done a 14-day menu planner with lots of information in here, recipes nice and colorfully laid out. So you've got a whole lot of recipes to use if you want to. Not everyone wants to follow that, but for those of you that do, you've got that option. So those are all the products we've got on permanent special. If you order from me, order 3 of any one product, you get 10% off. 5 of any one product, you get 15% off. 10 of any one product, you get 20% off, and free freight anywhere in New Zealand, even rural districts, if your order is over $300, and the same in Australia if it's over $400. So I look forward to any questions or any comments or any feedback you've got on what I've said today, and I welcome your questions. Thanks very much, folks. Till next time. Keep biohacking, keep getting well, and prevent disease. It's in your power to do so. You don't have to be a victim. You can be a creator of your own wellness and superstar health. Take care, folks. Bye for now.